YouTube, what's good? Give a few seconds here to have some folks come on. See a thumbs up. Make sure we on. Hello, what's good? Wicked Twin. Where you from? Shout it out. Oklahoma. There we go. Oklahoma Community Watch and Oklahoma's cameraman. But definitely check out that channel. Happy Sunday, Red Comic. ¿Qué pasa, chico? Oklahoma. Okay, you kicking the Latin. Latino. Colorado. Leslie, good afternoon. That's right. Usually I start with my good morning, YouTube. East Side. That's right. Little fun fact. Maybe Red Comic already knows. Not only was I born in Rochester, but for those of you out of here, probably won't mean anything to you, but just a little trivia. I don't know. Just little bullshit trivia, I guess. Soy Chicano. Mucho respeto a la raza. Absolutely. I love you. My Mexican brothers. Absolutely. My Mexican brothers and sisters. In a time where this country is so divided and the hatred against the people that many times work harder and do the jobs that us lazy Americans won't do. Let's keep it 100. I'm sorry, I missed one. I don't want to get too political here and piss some people off, but I'm just keeping it real. And this country is so divided right now that it's really, really sad. Those of you that maybe know already, but some of you maybe don't know, I'm old school. So when it comes to platforms, I only have a few, mainly Facebook, Twitter. I had Instagram, and I hate to sound all old here and old fogey. It just wasn't my thing, and I didn't keep up with it, but I've had it for a while, and I started it back up. So if anyone wants to go on there, Davy V15, Davy Vara, I don't even remember the name. That shows you that I'm not even a... What's good, Jason? No doubt. Thank you for coming through. But if anybody goes to my Instagram, you'll see that I posted one of my recent posts is a photo of me from Arrondicourt. What's good, Soapbox 316? Got Arrondicourt, New York in the house. Anyone that goes on my Instagram right now will see one of my, if not the last, one of my last posts last night was it last night or real early this morning? I forget now. But one of my last posts, if not the last one, is a photo of me, my dad, Mario Vara, and Judge Provenzano here in Rochester, New York, when my dad, Wicked Twin 2, and myself are First Amendment auditors. Absolutely. Much respect. I'm going to check your channel out, Oklahoma channel. Send me a link, too. Send it to me on Facebook or message me. Just get at me. I'm all over the internet. But the photo is me, my dad, and Judge Provenzano, and it was the day that my dad became a U.S. citizen. Hello from California. What's good, Michael? California in the house. The other Sunshine State. I got to say the other because those of you that know I spent the first part of my childhood in Miami, and Florida is also considered the Sunshine State. But California, never been out west. Would love to go one day. Always been up and down kind of the East Coast. But check the photo out. And in the photo, I mentioned not only how much I miss my dad, but I remember how happy he was as an immigrant, how happy he was to be part of this country, and how he took the naturalization test to become a U.S. citizen. And just how happy he was. He was elated. You could see his smile as he's holding the U.S. flag, the American flag, and he's holding his passport, his naturalization papers, having just become a U.S. citizen. With me, I was like 10 years old next to him, and the judge on the other side. Go check that photo out. A lot of you maybe have seen that photo already. Check it out. Let me get right into it. So my point, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place here. My point is, much respect to my Chicano brothers and sisters and all immigrants. And these Americans who claim to be patriotic, but yet have this hate and this disdain and this disgust for immigrants they need to go and look up the history of this country, of the good old USA. And they themselves need to check their background and their ancestry so that they see that their ancestors came through. Hello from Pittsburgh. What's good, Cola? Pittsburgh, New York in the house. So they themselves can see that their ancestors came through Ellis Island. And look up the history of this country, the great American melting pot country, which is sad why this country is so divided right now. Really, really sad, and all the hatred for good folks who come here, and like I said, more often than not, end up doing the job, the hard labor jobs that Americans couldn't even, not only don't they want, but they couldn't handle. Let's keep it 100. Real quick. Finally, I'm going to get to the title of the video. Protect your privacy. I was just at a store cashing out, and the young girl, it's not her fault, maybe her first job, but they're trained early by corporate America to ask you for your email and your phone number. And I watched what she did to the customers in front of me, asking them, can I get your phone number? Can I get your phone number? Can I get your phone number? Hell no, you can't get my fucking phone number. I didn't treat her like that. Of course, it's not her fault. But I refuse to fall for the trap of corporate America. Big Brother's already watching each and every one of us. Not trying to make it a conspiracy video or a paranoid video here, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Now more than ever, it's harder than ever to keep our privacy. That's why we must go above and beyond any chance we get to protect our privacy. So protect your privacy. Don't give away your phone number to retail businesses. Don't give away your email. Jason says exactly. Learn, be smart. What are they doing in return for you? You're not getting a discount. What are they doing? Don't give your personal information. Don't get your phone number. How often do we change phone numbers? Not often, right? Most of us. That's your private information. That belongs to you. Trust me, shit's going to get a lot crazier in this country. I'm telling you right now. And for my overseas fans in the UK and abroad, even they know what the fuck is going on in this country. And they're amazed. They're shocked at the shit that's happening right before our eyes. Protect your privacy. Every day they sell it to corporate. Absolutely, Jace. I used to work in a department store. They made us sign people up for credit cards and ask them to write their social security number, and I missed the rest. Absolutely, Red Comic. I always say I don't answer questions. Absolutely. You know, and I wasn't trying to be curt or dry or some asshole to this girl, but I told her, no, thank you. I got the video. I may post it later. I couldn't post it now because it's a live, but I actually recorded. I didn't record anyone, you know. I had the respect, you know what I mean? But I had the camera rolling. You could see a little bit of a floor. Maybe you could see me taking out my wallet. But I did it for a point. I'll use it eventually. Checking in from Punta Gorda, Florida. Wow. Edward, thank you. All right, Edward. Thank you for coming through. Want to make this video beautiful, Florida. Thank you, my man. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. And thank you for just keeping up with the channel. I know you've been here before. You're not new to the channel. And I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Beautiful Florida. So please, always watching. Thank you, Edward. I really appreciate that. That means it's priceless. Trust me. And I think you know. I think you know what I mean. Really appreciate you. And each and every one of you. What's up, Davy? Flow Rider Hillbilly. What's good? Thank you for coming through. I'm going to wrap it up, but please think about it. I'm not just trying to rant here. Please protect your privacy. And I'll end with this. I know it seems a little ironic that someone who is being threatened and stalked online and whose kids have been threatened and who Monroe County, New York, Rochester, New York, area law enforcement, 585, what's good, King Jacob? Thank you for coming through, my brother. Trying to acknowledge everybody here. I apologize ahead of time if I missed someone. I know it sounds a little ironic that somebody like me, who has decided to stand up for what's right and expose injustices and be a voice and not be afraid to stand up and exercise as an American born in the good old US of A, has decided to stand up to injustices. I know it's a little ironic that I'm telling people to protect your privacy, but it's precisely because me and my family, photos have been leaked out. Photos of my elderly mother who suffers from dementia. Photos from my aunt who passed away a couple years ago with the most disgusting things written on them that people have photoshopped and made into memes. So yes, it is a little ironic that I'm telling people to protect your privacy, but it's because I don't want people to make the same mistakes. I wouldn't call it a mistake because I don't have regrets about what I love to do, right? But I've learned the hard way just how many disturbed people are out here living amongst us. People who are just very nasty, just hurtful individuals. People who stalk children, people who threaten children. Bullies. So please, not to get repetitive here, please protect your privacy. Thank you, King Jacob. King Jacob says real talk. What's good, Juggalo? Red Comic, your stalkers are disgusting people. I see them all the time online and hate them. We got your back, bro. Thank you, bro. That means a lot. All I can do is document, and that's what I've been doing in my Twitter page. Document the nasty stuff that I receive sometimes on a daily basis. The stuff that law enforcement continues to see and continues to ignore. It's not about me. My children have been threatened. My daughter has been threatened by the most disturbed, psychopathic individuals you could meet. I missed that one. I apologize. They go on and off so quick. If you want to send it again, I appreciate it. But listen, I'm going to wrap it up again. Protect your privacy. You don't have to be mean or curt or whatever to an employee. Understand that it's not even necessarily their fault. They're there to make a living. And unfortunately, they've been indoctrinated and brainwashed and conditioned and trained like you train an animal to ask these questions on behalf of corporate America. To ask these questions, and it's amazing. The woman in front of me gave her the number. Some police departments ask people for the social security number. Police are not entitled to your social security. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Good point, Edward. So kindly say no thank you. It's not about being mean to anyone. It's not even their fault. Again, they're there and they're working for a paycheck and they're in fear of losing that paycheck. So they will do just about anything that their corporate America managers and corporate America supervisors, retail supervisors will tell them to do. Anything to keep that paycheck. Sad, but true. So again, like I always say, record everything, protect yourself. Protect yourself at all times. One of my favorite mottos, one of my favorite sayings from my favorite sport, boxing. What is the first or one of the first or last things that a what's good, bro? The Curbster, I'm sorry, 2009. What's good? I couldn't read it. What's good? Thank you for tuning in. What is one of the last things the referee tells the two fighters when he brings them to the center of the ring right before the bell rings to start the match? Protect yourself at all times. No different. Protect yourself at all times. Protect your identity. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Oh, hold on. I'm stay. LOL. No problem, bro. True that nowadays. Curbs. Peace. Juggalo said peace. That last one went off. King Jacob. Peace. It's just so hard to keep up with these. Be safe, Davy. Thank you, Edward. Edward in beautiful Florida. I love Florida. Thank you so much. Peace, everybody. Enjoy your day. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.